Okay, so this story might be a bit TMI, but I'm the oldest of 7 kids, and my mom had the last 5 at home, and then the last 2 in a blow-up pool in our living room, which was a lot more normal when I was a kid, but I'm realizing how strange that actually was. But the thing that was really strange is that I remember after my mom had one of these kids in the blow-up pool in our living room, the next day I was walking home from school and my siblings were playing in this blow-up pool in the front yard. And as I got closer, it started to dawn on me until I actually arrived and said, "Please tell me that's not the pool that Mom gave birth in last night." And they looked at me like I was an idiot, and they were like, "Ian, we rinsed it out." And I couldn't fathom that being okay in their minds. But in their mind, it was just a pool. They saw something brand new in this thing that to me seemed unfathomable. And maybe you're like this, whenever I'm cleaning or moving and you're going through boxes, whenever I come to the box full of old notes and birthday cards, I'm done for the day. I end up sitting down and reading through all these cards, and it's not because I know that I'm gonna learn anything new, but I see them in a new light. Any new season of life, I have a deeper appreciation for the old. It's as if the old become new in a new kind of way. And it's strange in this idea of talking about beauty in the new, that we would talk about newness, because so often our culture, I think, puts before us the idea that we always need something new. But I wonder if maybe there isn't a new way to see that which is already old, a new way of seeing the life and relationships and people and places that are already around us. And the best example I can think of is actually in the resurrection. The story that's so fascinating to me is that in all of the gospel accounts, every detail leading up to his crucifixion are highly detailed. There's a ton of narrative, and they take a long time telling the story. But then after the resurrection, there seems to be very little descriptors. And I think the reason for that is because we have language for the old way of doing life, for the myth of redemptive violence and the way that the world used to work. But when Jesus says he's ushering in a new world, a new way of seeing the world, I don't think he's saying that it's off on some distant planet somewhere else. I think he's saying he's ushering it in right through the cracks of this old and tired world. So when it comes to seeing the beauty in the new, my hope and prayer is that we're not just simply craving for new things always out there, but that with new lenses we can see new things in the old and familiar things already right in front of us.